Hey, what's going on? Chris Bushman back with another stream, and today we are looking at Hotel Mario on the CDI. We're gonna just enjoy some action puzzle action. Action puzzle, puzzle action. And this has been a game I've actually been playing a little bit in the background for like, hard day, time to relax a little bit, throwing something a little bit simpler. And honestly, Hotel Mario has fit the bill.
Princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? I hope she made lots of spaghetti. Luigi, look!
Let me get this.
It's from Bowser. Dear pesky plumbers, the Koopalings and I have taken over the
one of those things
Mushroom
where
Kingdom. The
I
princess
knew of
is
the
now
game
a
in terms of
permanent
like
guest at one of
internet
my 7
lore and
Koopa
things like
hotels.
that,
I dare you to
but
find
never
her if
actually
you
looked
can.
into it, and certainly never played it until
We gotta find the
recently having an
princess.
actual console. I never really did an
And
emulator for it or
you
anything.
gotta help us. If you
And
need
so far, it's
instructions
been
on how to get
fun.
through the hotel,
Like, it's not.
check out the enclosed instruction
It's certainly
book.
not what I could characterize as a Mario game. You have characters and such, but there's nothing really that makes it feel like either a game that is. Let me see if I can restore where I was at before. Oh, I didn't save it. Okay.
Looks kind of peaceful. Looks at the seating.
Yeah, it's a neat
Koopas
little
on the
puzzler.
wall.
I think in its own right, it's a neat little puzzler. It's got some fun action and fun folds into the mechanics as you go from world to world. It definitely doesn't have what I consider kind of a degree of polish that most Nintendo games have, especially with something like a Mario property game. So, I think that's actually fairly valid if there's any criticism to the game in that regard. But there's nothing like absurdly bad about it. And if anything, it feels like a nicely polished enough puzzle game. I do think later on it does use some characteristics of enemies. And as we go through this, I think, Sam, you'll see... I should be able to get to some boss encounters here, but there are boss levels I think do kind of capture the spirit of some of the like Super Mario World encounters for bosses. And there's some consideration for jumping. Like, for instance, you can see there is a very real consequence for jumping through a floor, as well as some power-ups. So I can touch enemies and die from that, as well as having to avoid hazards that might be coming from a floor situation. So there are small touches like that. There are parts of levels to where if you do a certain action, like if a floor has closed doors, like the one that above me, there's a closed door floor. There's closed doors on the floor, top floor. And I may not have had much incentive to go up there, but there might be secret items up there, like stars that would give me invulnerability, 1-ups, points, extra coins, things like that. So, like, see there, I made a coin up here from just opening the door. So, there are certain what would be perceived as suboptimal actions in the puzzle game to do that actually reward you with bonuses. The goal of the game, as you can see, is to close all the hotel doors. And enemies have different characteristics of either coming in through certain doors, reopening doors, things like that. Some enemies require multiple hits. There are bonuses for killing all the enemies and then closing all the doors at the end of each level. There are a lot of small folds into the gameplay and the point system. The point system dictates a high score, of course, but also 1-ups. See, I got a bonus there as well. I'm not sure what warrants all bonuses. I think I'd probably need a manual to really look into that. But there are various bonuses that can be rewarded at the end of the level. Some of the power-ups you can get in this include... Again, you've seen some of the coins come and go. There's a mushroom, which gives you like a basically you can take a hit. You don't grow at all, but you can take a hit. There is a fire flower in this, so you can use that to start downing enemies. There is also some logic to the doors besides just having to close them all. The elevators and the doors, you can stay in them and not come out right away. So that way enemies can pass by you without hitting you most of the time. I think there are some levels to where it might be to an advantage to go into a hotel room door to turn power back on or things like that. There's a fire flower that I won't be able to get. I'm not sure if going... I think there are some aspects of going into the hotel doors that give you other points as well. I'm not exactly sure what the nuances of that are. Again, that might be kind of a manual read sort of thing. But when we get to a boss battle, for example, usually the bosses are... What they're trying to do is have some way of you having to go around. It's a stage like this to where you have to go close all the doors, but the bosses can either be stunned or you can knock them out temporarily from the level. But the particular mechanics of a given boss is related to quickly traversing the hotel floors to try to chase you down. And they can actually chase you through elevators and doors as well. So if you're trying to go down an elevator and they happen to be at the receiving end of that, they can go to the elevator, find you, and just kill you right there. So you have to have some distance from boss enemies and such. You'll see above me my least favorite enemy in this game, basically the worm. For a number of reasons. One, and probably the most annoying, is that they take multiple hits. If I try to jump on any other parts of them, they will hurt me. And they can easily block doorways and things like that. Number two, you see the other aspect of them is that they frequently respawn and come out of closed doors. And they will reopen doors as well, like that. So now I have to chase them down and spend a lot of time trying to mitigate them or, get rid of them. They become a particular nuisance as well when I have to try to jump in there above me, because if I touch their feet from the floor below, I get hit. So there's a lot of aspects of that going on here as well. So it's kind of nice with this game where the enemies themselves have some variety, some very different patterns and mechanics to them that that make you at least have to change how you approach each level, or at least study a little bit of what they could do or what they might do. You also start getting into ideas of, do I leave an enemy partially hurt? Like right here, I could do this, deal with them later, and that way I can mitigate the pain it is to deal with the enemy when I have to come back down and close doors. So now I can just do that. Oh. That plan almost worked. I got hit from the... Oh, it begins. Yep. Okay. This is fine. We're having fun now. There we go. So yeah, enemies do all kinds of stuff like that. And at least when I was playing the other night, the caterpillar worm things here, I forget what they're called. They probably gave me the most trouble out of all the enemies. Like the Koopas, they will open doors as well and such, but they're easily dealt with. Those worm things, though, they are just a bear. And I think if I get to the top there, I can get a star. If I remember correctly. And it just goes off the edge. Oh, that's cool. Well, never mind about the star I was going to use to kill most of these enemies. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way, I guess. Oh, crud. Maybe they'll let me get the star back this time. It definitely feels like you have some setup going on here with floors and levels and sort of how you're meant to traverse them or deal with enemies and such. Oh, I forgot to close the door above. Oh, shoot. Well, let's see if that's going to make a huge difference. It probably is. I just ruined that whole stretch. Dude. Oh. I wrecked myself. I also wish I had a fire flower right now, because that would make disposing of these enemies a lot easier. I mean, I have no time to do this. Okay. Yeah, I kind of wish there was some Koopa shell things going on. But yeah, like, this game feels like in the same lineage as the original Mario Brothers. In terms of that enemy management, kind of getting power-ups as things drop. I think before when I did this, I tried to go where I was going up top first and work my way down. So it's definitely not like... This game certainly isn't a complete surprise in terms of what it's doing. I mean, sure, the premise is a bit... I won't say unnatural, but certainly uncommon for a Mario franchise overall. I mean, you have weird things sometimes, like Mario... The premise of like Mario Sunshine, for example, of going to a resort and having to save an island from whatever going on. Shoot, wrong elevator. Yay! But yeah, like, it's kind of partly the cheesiness and the, even for a fancy of a game, the implausibility of the premise. Is certainly apparent. Yeah, see, you can go through that. If I would try to go through that elevator, it would squash me. But it's certainly not like absurd or like insulting. Oh, come on. Like, it could work, and this game is also fine. So, overall, in a lot of ways, the internet sucks. You'll see another mechanic going on here where they'll switch the elevators, what they do and such. If you want to do that, I'll just do this then. That's fine. Chase me all you want. Bam. Yeah, you know, the theme could certainly fit in somewhere. Looks like stream chat isn't refreshing. One moment.
Hey, Princess! How are we gonna find the princess with the power going out? Maybe there's a switch in one of the rooms. Remind me to check.
That's part of it too. You'll kind of hear some explanation of mechanics coming up in the cinematics. So this one you have fluctuating power in the hotel. And it usually affects visibility. Now, I never really worked out how going into rooms would impact that. And as you can see here, like, you have a kind of a combination of the switching elevators again. And then they sort of dim visibility. Though the visibility change is more so with reading which elevators are what direction elevators are, than like true visibility of a floor. So, the particulars of this world, I mean, it's cool they're doing something. I don't know how significant it really is. Now, they do introduce some other enemies in this world, too. So, I think that's probably the more significant step. The lighting thing comes to me like almost a cool effect than anything else. Yeah, all in all, like, it feels like it's adjacent to Nintendo arcade games. And it's kind of at the right difficulty level for me, too, to where there is some challenge to it. But you can play in pretty quick succession. Yeah, you soft lock yourself. Yeah, so like here's a fun aspect. You have a little black cat ninja-like creatures. And while on their own they're not like completely invisible with the lights doing their thing, they do again have a very small effect on it. And so you kind of have to just watch yourself a little bit. And I think that's kind of a cool aspect to the enemies, enemy choices and mechanic choices. Where it's not some sort of like super duper hard fast rule of what the enemies are going to do, or like if they're going to be like a big deal breaker for something. But it just more forces you to pay closer attention to what you're doing, and you'll see them just fine. But like, yeah, back in the day, I had a CDI and I had this game, I'd be happy. It wouldn't be the grand adventure of like a Super Mario World, but I mean, I certainly wouldn't be disappointed with something like this. I think that's enough I'll say about that in terms of comparing possible disappointment with this game to the realities of it. Dang it. It tricked me, now I feel sad. I got tricked by lighting effects. Dang it. I like the, like, you don't have quite the orchestra of jumps and bounces like you would in a typical Mario game, but you have some here, which is kind of cool. Mylon's Secret Hotel. Ported from the MSX2 to the Philips CDI. Yeah, here's an interesting premise. And there are more enemies I'll get added to this as well. This is not the conclusion of enemy additions. So blind, we've got to go back down there. So I have to go all the way back downstairs to close that freaking door again. Oh, you too. That's really cool. I think, like, story-wise, I almost want it to where Mario is trying to run a chain of hotels, and all the common enemies or guests are just, like, unruly on the hotel. So instead of him going to, like, the Koopa's hotels to close things up and rescue a princess, he's just trying to manage his hotel chain. Mario Brothers Express. Oh yeah, and you use A and B together to fire the fireball. Heads up. For those of you then playing on a on an OG controller, you might have a slightly harder time doing the fireball. Because with me, using the Sega Genesis adapter, it remaps C to A and B together. So it's just another button press, and it's really easy. But if you're doing, like, say, well, no, I think the CDI, OG CDI gamepad does that too. So I think that's all legit. But if you're using something like one of the remotes for reasons, yeah, you're gonna have a lot harder time with that. I mean, you'd have a harder time with this game excuse me, overall. There's the bombs. They do as you would expect. And they do splash damage in between floors too, heads up. And they will start raining in. So, like, they, you know, again, to this game's credit, they use the concept of these floors and, like, be able to work through them very effectively. Oh, I lost my flower. Thanks. Last minute ba-bomb. Oh yes, a different timeline. Game and Watches. I'm very disappointed I lost my fire flower because the fire flower is really helpful. This is fine. Definitely can't think of a single situation where a fire flower would be really cool to have. This is fine. Woo! Lost my mushroom, but that's okay. As you can tell, I got a little bit of practice in the past couple nights. So, there we go. Yeah, by far the most satisfying aspects of the puzzle to this game is how enemy arrangement and movement affects what's happening below and above you on these floors. Having to watch where you jump. Because they start having behaviors where they start chaining effects, where you get sort of an enemy saturation thing going on. All of that. Oh, you... It's fine. This is fine. No anger at all. Peace, man. Nothing but peace and love. I don't see anything special. And the bombs are definitely a love-hate thing going on. Because they definitely add complexity to where you need to jump. Man, they can clear out enemies really fast. Like to the point where I'm like, oh, I wish you were here with the caterpillars so I can just use you to blow them away real fast. From floor to floor. This is all fine. Just keep raining enemies in. Why do I care?
Here's the problem. Too many toasters. You know what they say? All toasters toast toast.
I fixed the electrical issues. Yay! I've been waiting to try to catch one of those doors, because what happens is when the power's fluctuating, there's like little shocks happening around the doors. We finally got it. And I feel sufficiently rewarded. There were a bunch of toasters. Gotta make the toast. Get rid of the toasters. Bomb, I don't even want to really mess with you, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, it's fine. Not mad at all about that. Not one bit. At least the electricity stick's fixed. I can have that satisfaction. I was only really close to getting out of this level. That's fine. You know, I love having to redo a bunch of doors because stupid cat ninja things keep coming in and out. This is good. Thank you, cat, for doing that.
Gotta be quick.
I know. Ah. I wonder if I'd finished the level without dying, if I would have had a bonus for fixing the hotel. See, and also this is an appropriate penultimate level for the world. We'll just give you all the bombs. Oh, why did I jump there? Why did I jump there? No, it's good. This is good. So switch on before I get there. Oh no, we got it. We got it. Whoa! I chose to jump at the wrong time. I should have weighed that out a little bit. Oh! There are a lot of bombs, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. 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 It's fine. Okay, the last two, as we can. Got him. Got him. Bang. Now time for boss number 2? Yes. Yes. And they can't be mad at me, because... yeah. Alright, so this is pretty cool. This boss likes to drop down from the top. And he'll also punch you from underneath. Like that. There's that, too. So yeah, it's a lot like, I think... this might have been like Roy's boss battle in Super Mario Brothers 2 when he... or Super Mario World. Where, he would crawl along the walls. What? Did you open another one? Why didn't you do that? Or did I miss one? See that? That stuff. couldn't fake him out. Dang it. If I had missed that one stinking door, which is the name of the game, basically. Oh, shoot. Why'd I do that? No. No. Nope, 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 nope. I had him there, but I chose poorly. Okay. There we go. Got him. I'm running out of lives, too. Dang. Too many toasters plugged in.
That ought to do it. Where'd she go?
This mine is mine.
Gee, it's kind of dark.
You bring a light?
No?
Well, maybe a Koopa will lend us his, if we persuade him.
So I assume that'll be later in this level. There's another door. You can get a light. And it's the ice level. It's a little slippery. And it's not just slippery, but well, a couple things here. One, jumping above is a problem. But also, there's a delay in changing direction. So the only real way to get some control of your movement is jumping. Because you can then stop. On top of it, as you notice, the irregular pattern to going up and down the floors now introduced from that boss level. So we're just continuing to fold new aspects into this. It keeps going, which good. Is there a Koopa that wants to lend me his light? This is probably the biggest score I have in this game so far. There's a mushroom. Oh, there it goes. I tried. Oh, I got a mushroom out of that. Cool. Fire flower would be awesome. Can we get one of those? Oh, I didn't close it. Who wants to lend me their light? Anybody? Anybody at all? Give you those sick points. And actually, I don't think points get you 1-ups at all. It might be just coins. It might be. So Sam, since you are now a proud owner of a CDI, what are some of the first CDI experiences that you want to try out on your unit? Give me that coin. Got him. The bombs made things difficult, but the bombs were also really fun. They create just chaos. Ice is doing its job here. Oh yeah, we got moles in this. So moles spawn without doors, and they can open doors. Because they're cool. I assume that's why they're in the ice level. So, like, we'll just wreck your door closing task. Will you close the door? Thank you, Mole, for not opening that top door. I do appreciate it. This game's all about just closing the fridge doors, dude. Just learning them lessons. Hotel Mario, Zelda games, Apprentice, Peter Gabriel interactive thingy. Yeah, what's the Peter Gabriel thing? I didn't see that. Or at least if I did see it, I didn't realize what it was. That's a fire flower, and I'm not going to be able to get that fire flower. That's going to die on the vine, and I am super sad about that. Because I could really use that fire flower. Let's go ahead and do this. Now, go home, Mole. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Lost my mushroom, but still won. Oh, cool, concert footage. What's it called? I wouldn't mind checking it out myself. Oh yeah, the spike dudes are kind of interesting. So you see how, you know, so there's spike on top, so you can't jump on them. But when they're on the roof, you can jump on their bellies. So again, they're like doing little folds in the whole like enemy roster mechanics and all that. Like, it's really cool. And of course, they're gonna be just as dangerous on the roof in terms of jumping. Oh gosh, dang it. I missed that jump. I wanted the Koopa there, and I was going to use the Koopa to bounce over the Spike guy. Instead, I missed the Koopa and just hit the Spike guy, because why not? That's what we're going to do. This is fine. And what I like as well is as they add enemies and mechanics, it makes the regular enemies more dangerous. It has a very Doom vibe to that. Not going to, like, compare the nuances of enemy combinations in Hotel Mario to Doom, but I definitely get that, like, healthy synergy there of is that all my lives? It sure is. I would love to continue with a new score now. This is fine. Alright, now I'm just falling to pieces. But no, like, you get that sort of healthy synergy of enemies aren't just new general avoidances and obstacles, but they also change the behavior of how you approach the other enemies in the game. You know, that, like, those are all the pieces that make this kind of a compelling game to play. That's what's keeping my interest. It changes how to approach floors and doors, the basic problems. Like, this is all really good stuff. I wish I did that when I had all my points. This is fine. We're happy. I just need to have 5 sets of eyes is all. And another aspect I think it holds very true to Hotel Mario is it requires you to remember and be very observant about multiple places you're in. Please, someone turn. Nope. Dead. I have to pay attention to what's above me. I have to pay attention to what's ahead of me. I have to pay attention to where the doors are at. I have to be very aware of all of my surroundings at many times. And that is to the strength of this game 110%. Oh. Yep. Yep. But sometimes you just gotta wait in the elevator. And maybe it's that awareness that makes this truly a Mario game. There is an elegance to the design. Oh, I'm so glad I forgot which... Another thing to pay attention to, which elevator takes you where? Oh, I wish I could have killed that spike guy, but that's okay. I will take whatever's going on here. Thank you. Bye. Oh no! The ice got me. Turn around. This is fine. This is okay. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, and I missed the door like 5 times. There we go. Got it. Oh, I'm so glad more turtles spawned. That's good. Thank you for that. Was he gonna make it in time? No. Oh no, there's another one rushing up there. And I wasn't watching the other mole. I was just watching the turtle up above. Like, oh, this mole will make it. I can probably kill him real quick and run. That was not the case at all. That was not what happened. None of those things came to pass. Good. Is there like a star in here? No, just a door. Got it. Cool. Okay. Okie dokie, Smokey. Got it. I see what you want to do. This is good. Oh, Yo. Okay. You. And you. Yep. Yes. Yep. Okay. Yep. That's what we're doing now. We're just gonna spawn enemies out of doors. Yep. That's good. Let's do that some more. Make me get good? Fine, I'll get good. Why not? Oh, can't jump on anything here. You all kidding me right now? I can duck? I could hide in the doors. I never think about hiding in the doors. Because, you know, that's the premise of the game, and I just, you know, ignore that thing. Even after I mentioned it before, by the way. So, yes, I could hide in the doors. Uh-huh. Instead, I decided to look death in the face, and I go, I'm just doomed from the start. Or I can do this. Oh, also duck. Yeah, bam. Look at that. Bam. Look at that. Boom. What's up? Boom, boom. Bang, bang. Here's Sam just going, hey, you should be doing this thing because it's a part of the game and it saved your life. I'm like... No, it's about closing the doors and just dying a bunch of times. Duh. They had something in there. Too conspicuous. Come on now. Also, discovering I can duck. I actually hadn't tried to duck before. And remember the doors, Chris. You can use the doors to your advantage if you need to. This is true. A Koopa always opens the door elsewhere, and I'm so happy when he does it every time. It's like, oh, did you have this closed? Not anymore, you don't. Ha ha ha. On top of the fact, too, that now it becomes another obstacle to have to dodge on top, too. So spawning double hurts. Good. Then again, it makes it an effective part of the game. Plus the traction issues. Oh, you're all just gonna... Okay. Clean this up again. All the Koopas just spawn! And I lose my mushroom. Good. Oh, I'm so happy that happened. Need some room. Thank you! Will you let me clean this up? Ah. Oh, man. That was mean. Okay. Okay. Spawn 500 more Koopas. This is good. No problems with that. Run out of time, too. Am I gonna actually run out of time here? I might. Got him. Oh, 6 seconds left, but we got it. Give me the bonus. Sure. Thank you. I'll take bonus. Do you give me anything? That's star. Oh, you decided to spawn in right there. That's cool. Fine, whatever. That's a light. Hey! One of the Koopas dropped a light. We made him borrow it from us. Thanks, Luigi. Penultimate level. Huh. Gotta do it. Oh, don't open doors in the middle. Don't do that. Got him. Bang! Now I guess we get to see what the boss here is like. This boss I have not played yet, so we are farther than I've ever been. I think I was like at stage 4 of the Ice World. Larry's Scary Lair. Oh boy, he bowls things at me. Oh. Okay, that's what we're doing today. Got it. Oh gosh, and I am terrible at dodging them. So this is when staying in the doors will also be... Well, okay, so here's the thing about doors. I can't just rely on being in the door to dodge the boss, because they will certainly go into the door after you. That's 100%. Oh, he just does that, huh? Okay. I had to close this anyway, so that's fine. Wrong choice, dude. Sir, that was the wrong way, but, you know, who's counting? Strike! Okay, so that works less effectively too because the slipping. The slipping matters a lot in this level. Just gonna say that right now. Just gonna do that, get the top out of the way, top's done. Bang. Bang. Well, so far I've kind of hit all the special things in the stages. That's pretty cool. It's fun. This is fun. This is what fun feels like.
Get ready to catch her.
She's not coming down.
She's up there.
In the Cloud Hotel.
It's hard to see through those clouds. I hope we can get rid of them. Get the hint?
So there's a way to get rid of the clouds, eh? Good to know. Hyatt Regency Hotel. Is this just like a goofy cloud? What's wrong with that cloud? We got red shell guy now. Oh, just a cloud! Don't mind me! Sup, Jason? Yeah, welcome to the stream. We have Hotel Mario. It's a good time. With a real goofy looking cloud that's going to be covering me for the stage, I suppose. That's fine. Go. Oh, I missed him. Because of the cloud. Covers a lot of visibility, huh? Trying to figure out what, like, the, Oh, the bombs show up, too. Okay. I do wonder what two-player Hotel Mario is like. Because there's a two-player option. You know what I mean? Is it changing like those little star tops of where it's gonna go? Is that what's happening? Because I'm missing what's changing with the doors. See that? Here come the bro, I just closed you. Bro. Come on. Come on. We're gonna give it one more try here. Oh, we're getting to a mess of things now. Stage 2 is no joke. Yeah, how am I supposed to know what switched where? I'm so glad that Koopa came out. This is good. Okay. Oh, I couldn't just bump them all. Oh. Okay, there's a way to save the game, it looks like. I'm not sure how. Oh, of course you opened the middle one too. Good. This be my opening? Oh no, but... Woo! Yeah. Switching elevators and not marking them is... That's rough. Are those bullet bills firing off in, like, just random directions now? Is that what we're doing? Oh, good. Oh, and the Koopa opened up the door I just closed. Thank you again. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yep. Yep. What was I thinking? You know, watch all the doors all at once, Chris. Didn't do that. That's why you get burned. Good. All right. Yep. Yep. And when does, yep, I was going to ask, when does the Koopa come out to open that door back up? And then the answer was, right now. This very day. Oh, just everyone come out of the doors. Thank you. There, I killed a bullet. Oh, and the Goomba just respawns. Out from where? I don't know. Could have been anywhere. Not through a door. We're going to say no. And we're going to save our game. I should have saved it before so I had a high score. But I didn't do that. Oh, thank you, Clouds, for, you know. But yeah, that felt like a natural. No, it does not mess around, which, good. I am glad it doesn't mess around. We need more games that don't mess around like that. It says you're here to play some puzzling stuff and we're just throw stuff at you. That's what the name of the game is. We do it. There you go. Done. Good. Oh man. It ain't. Chris was feeling pretty good by himself getting through the ice world. Cloud World showed up and got no. A little bit of Matumbo action. SWAT. Jason, since you are here, do you want to see some Tetris? I bet you do. I bet you want to see some Tetris. You, my friend, are a Tetris aficionado. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, so hang on one moment here. It looks like something happened to my microphone setup going from my camera. That ended up just messing something up. I don't know, that was where all the noise was coming from. So let me see if I can solve that real quick. I'm gonna have to keep some stuff up so I can see my audio levels. Well, that works at least. I think maybe the audio line on my capture device just died. Or not, like, on my capture PC. Like, so I was using the microphone input for microphone input, and I think that just fried or something just now. I might have a solution I can just hook up here real fast. It'll be live messiness. So enjoy the wait music of Tetris on the CDI as I ad hoc figure out a quick way to capture audio for myself. Okay, so here's my idea. I have what this is. It's a 35mm adapter to USB. If I have a free USB port here, I think I'm going to try to hook up my audio to that for now. Let's find out. Alright, we're setting up the audio device. That should be plugged in. Let's see if it comes up. Let's see if this resets. Test, test, 1, 2. Yeah, we'll do this instead. Okay, well, my current solution is to grab a USB headset and do that. I am way over modulating. How's that now? Better? So, kind of there. That might work for now, I think. Yeah. So something happened with my audio setup where things died. I think it was my microphone input. It might have been my something else with my mic. I don't know. Oh, we will see. Gosh, that was a big bummer. I'll have to test that out later. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. Kind of ad hoc add a microphone here. Let's go. We're going back to old school days of doing these streams. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a little bit of Tetris for the Jason. If the Jason is still in the chat, hopefully he is, because
I figured I'd throw in some Tetris just for him. Otherwise, we have other things we can be checking out as well. Yeah. So button 2 is hard drop, quote unquote hard drop. Button 1 rotates one way. And that's what you got. Up and down do nothing. Yeah. This is the Tetris for 3DO. Or not 3DO. CDI. This is going to be terrible, terrible Tetris play. Brought to you by me. Oh shoot, wrong button. I always also forget which buttons do what here. Yep. Let's just start over there. Oi. But yeah, so I tried a couple options to plug the my solid state recorder back into a microphone input, but it wasn't coming up as anything. At least there were no levels. Now, as I guess, an advantage of having separate levels for separate devices, because then, like Sam, when you were like, oh man, the game audio is dying on the Vine for some, like, oh shoot, let me check that out. And I was looking, I was like, the levels look like they're actually picking up the music. What the heck? I'm like, but my audio is not. Oh. That's a bad place to be, brother. Ugh. I hope that's not the end of my current microphone setup, because that'd be a big bummer, since, I mean, parts are old, so it wouldn't be surprising, but still. So at least if it's like a microphone issue, like a microphone port issue on the motherboard of this machine, I can just use something else, and it'd be the same quality. Losing my actual microphone, though, that would change some things. It wouldn't be like a deal breaker. Like we certainly say that. Like I'm not going to be stuck dead in the water or anything. More of like a general disappointment. That's really all it'd really be. Which we can deal with that. So Jason, if you're still on the chat, you're just now witnessing what I think is kind of the cardinal sin of this version of Tetris, is that it interrupts gameplay to swap screens in the background. The screens themselves, I mean, I think they look cool. Like they're certainly neat, but they interrupt gameplay, and I don't think that's a good thing in this game at all. Also, Sam, I saw you brown some meat for Agnes. That sounds pretty good. Make some good foods for her and such. That is exciting. Just suck it up and do that. Now, someone wiser than I would probably look a little bit ahead at the pieces, since that information's available. but I'm not doing that because I'm just not accustomed to doing that. I should, but I don't. Oh, dang it. I guess also to a point of if there were the lack of a slow drop option, I guess it could be said that if you're playing competitively or seriously in Tetris, you're getting to a point where you're playing so fast that slow drops are not what you're concerned about, but it's more about T-spins, having an understanding of how to expedite piece movement if you can. I know there's a lot of, like with the NES version, there's a lot of that science in playing Tetris there. And I'm sure people know for the CDI version what sort of nuances there are. I'm not aware of them, but I'm sure they're there. Be good to know. Oh shoot, I didn't. Oh, dang it, I did again. Keep on hitting the wrong button. I want B to be spin. I want 2 spin buttons so bad. And I just don't get it. Gosh, dang it. Yeah, we done. We done. Oof. There you go, Jason. That one was for you. You get to see a little bit of Tetris. I don't know why either. What year was Tetris done for this? The insert's in upside down. What? That's odd. Let's fix that, because that's going to bug me. There we go. This was 1992. So, like, it wasn't the first of the stuff out for the CDI at all. That's early-ish. It kind of strikes me as the person who made this... Well, I mean, I guess in 92 also, how serious was competitive Tetris? I mean, it was there to a degree, but it may just not have been as critical. I don't know. It's easy to have those expectations now compared to back in the day, I guess. All right. Now let's get back to the slew of things that Sam hasn't seen yet. Oh, let's go with... So many choices. And Doc's been looking at some stuff too. Stuff that Sam hasn't seen. Let's let's go with... So there's Body Slam. Body Slam, I think it's going to be kind of an obvious thing. So I'm not too focused on that. Let's actually look at a fun literature edutainment kind of title. This is one that caught my eye before. I already did a playthrough of it. It's pretty simple, but still, I think it's pretty cool. Oh, for sure, budget's going to be part of it, too. Well, if I recall correctly, the developer behind that version of Tetris, they kind of had a goal, like almost like a musical kind of goal with that iteration of it. Like, the multimedia aspect was a big focus. Which I can't blame them for it, given the platform. So this is an adaptation of a book. Soon for Video Speedway. I find that something fun and spooky and fun. Yay! Spooky! Spooky! Yes, spooky Halloween indeed.
Good evening. You are welcome here. The house is kept locked and the key is in the cellar. For security, the cellar door too is locked. You will find the 5 numbers needed to unlock the combination hidden about the house.
I hope you will stay. It's a long time since we had visitors. Quite no place, innit? Chilly though.
Poor kitty cat. So in this, we are trying to find 5 keys to bring up the numbers on the bottom there in that little golden 5 segment display. This guy here. That will unlock this door here to then find the key to get out of the haunted house. But along the way, there are silly spooky things to click on that do silly spooky things.
Good evening. Welcome to our haunted house. We are pleased you came to visit. We are so glad you're here that we hate to see you go. So in order to leave, you must locate the key to the front door that is hidden in the cellar. To unlock the cellar door, you must find the 5 hidden combination keys that are concealed throughout the house. But be warned, the keys are never in the same place. And not every room hides a key. There are many surprises, and even some games for you to play. There are many ways to move around our house. You may follow the arrow cursor, use the footprints to go back to the previous room, or access the house's floor plan. If you wish to go straight to the attic, first click on the floor you want, then on the specific room. As you explore, the moth's wings are extended, but when the wings are tucked in, click to see what surprise awaits you.
Whoa!
When it becomes a golden key, you have found a combination number for the combination lock. If at any time you need to exit the game, merely click on the small door at the bottom right of the screen. Of course, you're always invited to return.
So yeah, that's what I was saying. This is a game that also works better with one of the remotes because the cursor moves much slower than with one of the remotes than the controller. From what I found. Dancing mice.
Good evening.
Yeah. I don't know why it plays that. I don't know why I played it the first time, to be honest. Yeah, I believe this is based off of a pop-up children's pop-up book. So I imagine it may have had all these like little findings and little panels in the book. On top of, excuse me, open the page, things pop up. You know, good stuff there. A spaceship. I think you can easily consider this like my first point-and-click adventure. That's certainly much more akin to like a hidden object game, but yeah, all in all. Yeah, basically. And then with the remote, whatever input's happening, the cursor actually moves significantly slower than, at least on my gamepad solution here. I can speak to like the official gamepad if it works in a similar way in terms of cursor speed, but that is the case here. Found a key. Poor kitty cat.
Would you like to play a memory game? Click on the bell if you need help.
Yeah, let me do this so I can at least hear my own speakers better instead of having my ears covered up. Yeah, that'll work. But one thing I do like about the CDI overall, I think there's a lot of content my kids would like. Like they've already enjoyed some of the educational things as well as just looking at some of the things I've been playing. And a lot of the content is also very approachable. That's certainly, I know that was like a target audience for this thing, but still, I'm like, yeah, this is really appropriate, and I think it'd be a lot of fun for kiddos. This is something like I wish there was a magic school bus. Is it purple up here? Yeah. Some sort of Magic School Bus product on this, which I don't think there was. Yay! Beautiful. Moving on. Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong there. The hi-fi leapfrog, yeah. I could get behind that statement for sure. Like having this set up in the living room, for example, where you can do some like small board game things, plus some of the edutainment stuff. I mean, all the cords for the controllers and such are really long, so I imagine that was part of the intent. Is this be hooked up in the living room or a place where people are enjoying their TV and some of their hi-fi stuff, like you said, multimedia. And this is meant to marry well with that. And I hope I can still get the ruler controller fixed too, because I think that'd be a fun. I like the size of it, and just sort of, I think it's a very charming controller, especially for the kiddos. So, you know, I think it fits the bill as designed, and then I can try some other content with them. Yay! The bats got married! Or were they vampires? Spooky vampires that got married? Just the alien outside, yeah. Is there anything else besides that? I was just going back and forth. Okay, got it. Cool. Meow. Kitty bean, kitty cat. Poor kitty cat. We've already done that. Walking back. This house hates cats. It hates cats or it hates that cat. No, it's one or the other. That's always a door we can't go in. What's behind the door? I don't know. He's one of those mice and meese. Behave thyself. And more alien ship! Ah! Oh, it takes you back there. Not yet.
Would you like to play a game of tic-tac-toe?
Sure.
Click on the bell if you want to know how.
It tricked me. No, I want to win at tic-tac-toe.
Would you like to play a game of tic-tac-toe? Click on the bell if you want to know how.
I know how to play tic-tac-toe. Don't let my poor performance fool you. No one wins. Oof, a better 7th guest. I enjoy the Zanias of this a lot more than 7th guest, I'll say that. And this doesn't have, like, the endless basement dungeon stuff and all that. That would get kind of annoying. Skating nice. And a spooky ghost. Oh goodness. Oh, you put a bow in your hair. Oh, we've already done that one. It's a Kit Kat! Poor kitty cat, getting stuck in the potty. Come back again for more. Do they just keep coming and getting eaten? I guess so. They're not accounting for this crocodile being there. Whoop. Alright, let's roll back. There's this door. What's in here? Ooh, it's a bedroom. Someone sleeping? What? It's a spooky ghost with a top hat. Oh man. It's cute. I appreciate this cuteness. There's Kit Kat. Just wants them mice. Poor Kit Kat can't win. Done that. Oh man. Almost turned me into a Jill sandwich. Oh no. Let's check out the attic. I suspect our last key is in the attic. There it is.
Very good. Now you can go down to the cellar and find the key.
Did you eat them? Oh, the cat finally win. So much treasure. And the TV just fixed itself. Look at that. It's a vampire! Does it do anything else? So many monster motifs! Cycle back around, okay. This is good. This is good. More military stuff. Oh.
Want to play a game and help catch some moths? Click on the bell if you want to know how.
Yeah.
Not bad. Try again.
Not this time. Not with this controller. Straight out Transylvania. So I guess time to check out the cellar. It's open now.
Mind how you go. The key to the front door is hidden down here. You're sure to find it if you keep your wits about you.
Oh no! What a silly cat. Cat always wants a warm place. That's how they are. Hey! Oh, poor silly squid. Got to carefully look for this here key. Oh! We found it!
Well done. You found the key to the front door.
Ah. Oh, couldn't get the hat. Now you got it! Yay! Olay. Mouse is trying to sleep. Why are you making all that racket? Oh! Now we make our leave.
go back inside the house?
No thanks.
As you wish. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, dear. I hope you will come again.
So yeah, a cute diversion, and I think it's something my kids would really enjoy. It's fun and cute, especially if they have the roller controller. They can just sort of move the cursor around that way. Yeah, definitely good, appropriate, fun. It's the kind of children's book art I enjoy quite a bit. I like the silly and goofiness of it for sure. It's good. It's fun. I was happy when I got to visit it, and I was glad I got to do it again. Yes, game complete. Check it off of the backlog already. We did it! We couldn't beat Hotel Mario or Tetris, but we can beat Haunted House. Ha ha ha! Yeah, it's in that category of fun software for this platform. You know, there's certainly a charm, just like a curiosity charm to it, but I think legit, it's quality and good. It's something that I think is um, sincerely worth playing today and doing today with the right audience. It's certainly the kind of interactive media that I think is. I have seen more enjoyment out of it from my kiddos than a lot of mobile offerings. I haven't done much mobile stuff with the kids at all, but this is something I think is better just because it's a bit of a shorter session. Um, I think the activities themselves encourage more discovery than anything else and curiosity than just some sort of repeated activity over and over again. You know, it's much more because I mean it's based on a storybook, so it's akin to reading a book over and over again and looking at the pictures and really digging into that medium a little bit. I think this fits well in that, and I appreciate that. I'm really happy to see that I have that availability of that content now, and in a way that perhaps the kids would enjoy as well. So that's all well and good. Oh, but I think on that note, we will call it a night here. So I think we've made our case for Hotel Mario. It's quality. It just is. And I'm continuing to really enjoy the CDI in various ways. I find it has a more expansive library than the 3DO, and something I wish the 3DO had the weird depth of the library that the CDI has. I think the 3DO has more long form games with it, but just the pure variety and weirdness that the CDI has, and also legit like whole family kind of content that's available here, I really do appreciate. But with that, calling it a night. I get to troubleshoot audio issues later, but at least we have something working now. So have a good night. Thanks again. Play some games. Till next time. Woohoo, skadoop a doop, bep, deep a doop bop. Time to walk because now I unplugged my stream deck, so now I have to walk over here like a savage. Terrible. Ugh.